Will the BOJ or won't the BOJ raise rates? Why am I talking about cutting rates? Well, that's what the rest of the world is going to be doing. But the BOJ is looking to raise rates. Will they do that next week?
On balance, we don't think so. They'll probably wait till a bit later in the year. They'll have enough issues communicating what they're going to be doing on tapering, we think. And they'll focus on that this meeting. And I think that's, from their perspective, they've never felt in a hurry to tighten. And I don't think that they feel that they have to be in a hurry now.
So what do you think will happen next week? Because we've had Forex analysts tell us that not only will the BOJ trim the bond purchase program as they committed to last policy, but they will also use the opportunity to signal, if not actually hike rates, but signal rate tightening.
Well, they will, but that shouldn't be a surprise. There's 10 basis points priced for September, and I think about 15 or 16 by October. So unless they signal, something really significant, that's just in line with what the market is expecting. So, on the whole, I don't think that they're going to be making waves. I think that the exchange rate moves are pleasing them, and will probably make some reference to it, but I don't think that the rate side is going to be that controversial.
You're talking about forecasting 2 rate cuts in the second half of this year. And obviously the market is going with the foregone conclusion, 100% pricing in that there will be a rate cut come September. But and trust me, I'm just reading between the lines. This is just conjecture. This is more trying to read the tea leaves. But if Trump is looking at extending Jerome Powell's term, wouldn't he want all the rate cuts to come after he takes office?
He would, but I'm not sure the Fed wants to deliver it. I mean, they've been pretty apolitical. Let me put it this way: if they were trying to get Democrats elected, they probably would have cut rates already. But it's clear they've been following the data. The inflation rate has turned down the last couple of months. The year-on-year, we expect to be 2.5%, which on core, which would be a cycle low. It could be 2.4 by the time we get to the September meeting. Even 2.5 should be enough for them to cut. I don't think that they have to defend a cut at that point. And I don't think anyone, nobody, what people tell them is not to be political, not to avoid doing their jobs. And their job is to respond to the data.
So you think September rate cut is pretty much a foregone conclusion?
That's what we expect. I mean, things can always go wrong, but I think that come next week that they'll signal that, barring unexpected developments, that they'll tee up September as a cut. We think that they're going to do 2. We think there's a chance that they do 3 on balance. Probably more 2 than 3, but. The data have been going their way, and there's a broad set of economic data that are gradually softening, and I think they're paying a lot of attention to that, and that's pushing them towards cutting.